I'm going to be installing a motion light. Keep watching the video, I'll show you just how I do that. Hey, what's up guys? It's Jeff Lepard from jefflepard.com, and today I'm going to be installing this Zenith motion light. So what I gotta first do is just gonna unbox it just to get the components out, and I'm actually gonna be changing the light up top here. Right now it's just an old light, so what I actually wanna do is just remove this, and I'm gonna be installing this. So keep watching, I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna open this up and see what we got. Okay, so there's our top piece with some screws. Just gonna set that aside. Okay, there she is. That looks pretty simple. There's our light there. Take this off. Let's get this. Okay, so there we have it. So what we first need to do, we're just going to set this aside, and I'm going to go ahead and remove the existing light. Okay, so the first step before you remove the existing light, the most important step is you want to make sure that the power is turned off at the breaker preferably. So as long as you know that the power is off, then you may go ahead and proceed. So this has some old caulking around, so I'm just using my utility knife, and I'm just going to go ahead and just cut away some of the old caulking so that it will actually come off the wall. Just want to cut that up. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the top part off. There's a little screw there. Actually, this one, the other one's missing, so there's the old cap. Just gonna remove the bulb. Okay, there's the light. Let's put that aside. So next step is these twist screws we want to remove, which is actually supposedly holding the unit against the wall. Okay, got that aside. Now this should just come off. It's been on there a little bit of a while, so we have to work it a bit. Okay. Okay, so we can let that hang, and we know the power's off. So what we got to do now is we just have to pull these, get access to the power, our constant and our common wires. Just gonna work that out. Okay, so there we go. This is our common, and our power wire is behind here. Okay. And of course, if you're not very comfortable with the wiring, it is always preferred that you use a licensed electrician, but that's only if you're not able to, not very comfortable doing it yourself. Okay. Hey, our safety and ground wire is off now. Okay, so I just have to take the mounting bracket off the wall as well, because the new mounting bracket has a little bit longer screws, a little more depth in order for the caps to screw on. So this must go, and I have to put the new part on. Okay, so I've got my new mounting bracket. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and screw that on. Just use existing screws. I'm just gonna get it threaded in. Okay, I'm gonna get the other one. Threaded. Okay, now we'll start screwing it in. All right, so the first step is we just want to get the ground safety wire onto the ground screw. So we're just going to go ahead. This is loose. We just made a little loop, and we're just going to put a little bit of pressure here just to get it snug behind the screw here. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and screw this in. Okay. Nice and snug. There we go. Okay, so now that our ground wire is on, we're gonna go ahead and hook up the rest of the wires. So you'll notice that there's 3 wires here. Obviously the common, the white goes with the white, the black will go with the black for power, and the red wire is if you're going to hook up more than one light, this will actually be sent to another light. In this case, we're not doing that. The red wire is capped off, so we're not using that. The only 2 wires we're concerned about is the common and the power. So just gonna go ahead, I've got my little grommets here. I'm just gonna go ahead and start hooking up this light. So I'm just gonna wrap the wire a little bit around. And we're gonna go ahead and just twist this in. Make sure it's nice and tight. And you check the wire to make sure it doesn't come out, and it doesn't. So this is good. Okay, same thing with this. Just get it. Put that in there, twist that around a little bit. And twist this on. Nice and snug. And there we have it. So now that the wire is hooked up, we just need to tuck this into the box there. Now, also there's a sensitivity knob here. So we're just gonna go ahead and leave it on maximum, but you can always pull it off and adjust it later on. For this one, we're just gonna leave it max for now. So we just got to carefully get the wires in behind, all tucked in the box so nothing's sticking out. Just be careful that the wire doesn't come off. Sometimes it may be a little difficult, but just work it in there. Okay. Okay, so we got that in. We just gotta get our common wire in there. Okay, like so. Okay, so now these screws just need to go through the body, so the housing, and it should just sink right there. Make sure this red wire, of course, we don't need that wire. Okay, let's see if we can sink this in. Make sure no wires are sticking out the sides. Okay, so we've got this in. We've already adjusted the screws. So we're just gonna go ahead and put the caps on. We got the one. Next one. Okay. These you don't have to go really tight, just snug. Okay, so that's now installed. That should be complete. What I'll do another day is I'll just go around here with some caulking just to seal it in, just because on this particular wall the box wasn't exactly flush with the brick. It sticks out a little bit. We're not going to get into changing the box or any of that, so we're just going to seal it with some caulking and you're good to go. So the next thing is just to set it up. It's already hooked up, the power is on, it's on test mode, and we've got no delay. We got the delay turned off. So we're just gonna put the bulb in, and we just have to put the top cover. Okay, so I just got the top on, I just have to put the screws on. There we go. Okay, so now that the light is installed, We've activated the switch. There's power to it. All I need to do is move and the light should turn on. Just like that. And that's it. So I just want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, bash that bell, turn notifications on, share our video, like our video, leave a comment. If there's anything you want to see me do or any questions you have for me, just leave that in the comment section below and I will reply back to you. Until then, from JeffLepard.com, I want to thank you very much and we'll see you next time on the next Jeff Lepard video. Bye-bye.